Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 3 Minutes of Awesomeness, brought to you by the I Choose Awesome YouTube channel. My name is Benjamin Selbyhill, and I choose awesome. Now, our compromise task from last week, we were able to push through some great negotiations. We were able to take control of meetings that you were in, perhaps more control than you have in the past. As I mentioned last week, going into any negotiation or any meeting with a strong game plan gives you a greater sense of control, and you know where it is you want to end up and what you can allow for and what you can't allow for. So continue that practice, moving well on into the future and your career as a leader. This week's topic up for discussion is of the utmost importance. Without it, well, the title of leader sort of becomes redundant. The topic up for discussion is that of teamwork. Now, obviously, in order to be a leader, you need a team. You need a group of people to lead and to achieve a particular objective. If you fail to have a strong sense of teamwork within that team, then you'll be ridiculed as a leader. A leader is only as effective as what their team is. So if you don't have that strong sense of teamwork within a team, and people aren't working for each other and for a united cause, then it all comes back on you. Teamwork requires a lot of balance and diplomacy. You're effectively dealing with individuals, but in a group circumstance. So people can't lose, or you can't lose each individual's sense of identity and personality, because they're all going to be different. So you're always going to have to deal with people according to their personality traits. From a leadership standpoint, if you can get the most out of your team, you're going to be considered a great leader. So what I want us to focus on with our task this week, ladies and gentlemen, is building that team unity. How do we bring that team together? Now, it's one thing working cohesively within that working environment, but a lot of that work to create that unity can come outside of the working environment. So your task for this week, ladies and gentlemen, is to take your team outside of that working environment. This might be something you do for an evening activity. You might all go out for dinner, or if that's not achievable, you might all have lunch together. But really unite the team by bringing them together in a social capacity outside of the working environment. That's so important in establishing a strong sense of connection and uniting that team so that they're working together and that they understand how one another functions and, gain a greater appreciation for their likes and dislikes outside of the office. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, choose awesomeness in all that you do for the week to come. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to share it with your friends, family and work colleagues.